Hey everybody, it's that time again. It's time for Darrell's Monday Market Report. I just want to start off by saying I'm dedicating this week's market report to my mom who passed away last week. Uh, anyway, let's get into the numbers. I'm sure you all know that the Fed is raising the overnight rate, which may and may not affect or mortgage rates. I know rates, my lenders are telling me start with a 4 right now. So if you think they're lower than that, you definitely want to talk to your lender and see where they say they're at. It's going to vary for everybody. But the market's still hot. However, if your home's not in good shape, I'm not going to mention where this one is, but I had an open house at a listing of mine over the weekend, and let's just say a lot of traffic, but not spectacular results because the home was not ready for prime time. So sellers, if you want max dollars, you want great offers, you definitely want your home in decent shape, at least average. Doesn't have to be spectacular, but you want it to be move-in ready. So let's get into the numbers. In the last 7 days in all in Collin County, from being new to the market to having been sold, there are 845 properties. That's up 35 from the previous week. This week, Collin County, 219 new properties hit the market. It had a price change. We had 200 that went under contract, 164 that went pending, and 262 that sold. So as you see, the market's still a very strong seller's market, but again, sellers, keep in mind, you do want to make sure your home's in good shape with rates going up, as they may, and have some. The Fed's going to raise 6 more times. They raised once so far. They usually follow the market versus being the driver where rates go. The overnight rates tend to affect short-term things like credit cards, so. But because of inflation, that's probably going to drive rates up. And at some point, that's going to affect the overall sold price of your home. So keep that in mind. If you're thinking of selling, it's a great time. If you're buying, it's a great time to lock in a monthly payment at a lower rate than where it will be maybe the end of the year or next year. Just keep that in mind. And also potential equity gain. Is the market here still expected to go up about 19%? Will that change? Who knows? We'll have to see. We're still in first quarter. So this week in Allen, 13 new properties hit the market at a price change, and look at this. 32 went under contract, 7 went pending, and 25 sold. Lucas, nothing new, hit the market this week, so if you're thinking of selling in Lucas, might be a good week to put your home on the market. We had 2 that went under contract, 1 that went pending, and 2 that sold. Parker had 2 new properties hit the market. I had a price change. We had 1 that went under contract, nothing went pending, and 1 that sold. Fairview this week, 3 new properties hit the market. I had a price change. Nothing went under contract this week. 1 went pending, and 2 that sold. So this week, we have a change in who's first in the top 3 markets in Collin County. From new to the market to having been sold, Frisco's number 1 this week at 185. Mckinney's number 2 at 173, and Plano's number 3 at 154. So good sign for Frisco. Actually, a good sign for all 3 major markets in Collin County. Plano this week, 50 new properties hit the market. I had a price change with 37 that went under contract, 30 that went pending, and 37 that sold. Mckinney, 43 new properties hit the market. I had a price change this week. Had 36 that went under contract, 32 that went pending, and 54 that sold. Frisco, 55 new properties hit the market. I had a price change with 36 that went under contract, 47 that went pending, and 45 that sold. Melisa had 6 new properties hit the market. I had a price change this week. We had 3 that went under contract, 4 that went pending, and 4 that sold. Princeton, 10 new properties hit the market at a price change, and there we do have a lot of new construction, as we do in Melisa, Mckinney, and Frisco as well. We had 12 that went under contract, 5 went pending, and 15 that sold. Wylie, hot as usual. Wide Awake Wylie, 19 new properties hit the market. Had a price change this week. We had 11 that went under contract, 14 that went pending, and 17 that sold. Lavon, definitely one of the smaller markets, had one new property hit the market this week. One went under contract, 2 went pending, and 4 that sold. Anna, four properties hit the market. Had a price change this week. We had 5 that went under contract, 7 that went pending, and 21 that sold. A lot of new construction in all our northern suburbs for sure. Farmersville had 4 new properties hit the market this week or had a price change with 3 that went under contract, 2 that went pending, and 4 that sold. Van Alstyne, our city that's in Grayson and Collin, 1 new property hit the market this week or had a price change. We had 4 that went under contract, 6 that went pending, and 9 that sold. I've been promising a couple new pieces of content. One is about a new platform I have access to for sellers. The other is one that's really exciting. It's for buyers. It's going to give you options similar to the iBuyer, but it's not the iBuyer. There's some cost involved, but it may be the silver bullet for you in this market. Hope you're having a good week. I'm glad we had some rain. We needed it. And I will see you next week. Have a great day. Till then.